See?
Yeah,
Right.
I know the game.
You know the game.
Yep.
So
See what I know about the Valley.
here we go. Ready? Here we got two visitor
go.
centers. People's call us. They text us. It's called We Get Questions. We're here for 2 days, and we don't have a car. How can we get around and see things?
So here in the Valley?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, presumably.
Yeah. They actually walked up to the visitor center.
Yeah.
They walked up.
I was like,
Yeah. And they asked.
put one foot in front of the other. It's always a good move. There are public buses,
There are buses.
right?
Yeah.
That I don't know where exactly they go in the Valley, but there's definitely.
Matter of fact, that's a great answer. There's a free bus that goes. It's called the Sonoma Shuttle, and it's got a north and a south loop. It runs up and down. It doesn't run that late during the day, but that's a free one. And then there's a bus that does go all the way to Santa Rosa, and one that goes all the way to Petaluma.
Yep.
So that's a good answer. Yeah.
Is Redwood Bike Share over here?
It's funny you mentioned that. We don't yet have Redwood Bike Share that starts just in Santa Rosa. It's going to come. It's going to come.
That's great. They've been focused on smart sort
Yeah,
of.
they're by the Smart Train, Petaluma and stuff like that. But we do have a bike company, Sonoma Adventures. They do rent bicycles, so you can do that. There's tours.
When when my dad was here
Yeah.
a couple months ago, we walked around the square. You know, it's a great activity, and we ducked into one of the alleys, right? And there's the 3-wheeled electric.
Push-Pock Motors.
Is that what it's called?
You can go.
He was
talk to-
fascinated by
Yes,
this.
yes.
We sat there for like 20 minutes because we see people are putting on helmets or
Yeah.
getting ready to go. We want to watch them take off, but
Wait, has your dad?
but it took too long.
When your dad comes back,
Yep.
we'll get him on a tour. Howard has been on this podcast, and Howard
Yep.
plays the Native American flute. He's like one of those guys. He's a big music producer. Like he used to do rock and roll shows.
Yep.
So he's like one of those characters in Sonoma. Howard's a great guy. He runs Push-Pock Motors.
There you go. That
can
looks
rent
like a
those.
great way to
they
get
are
around.
fun. You can do tours on that. There's a guy that has motorcycle sidecars, and he takes you on a tour called Rides by Me, and he will take you on tours. There's a company that has VW buses.
Cool.
They can get there. So there's lots of ways to get around without a car. And because Sonoma has the plaza in the middle, it's very walkable.
Yep.
You don't need a car. I mean, yeah, you can hire
And Lyfts and Uber will work around
all
here,
sorts of
right?
stuff.
Yeah.
We do. The one caution I have
that.
for Lyft and Uber is if you get in certain parts up the hill, like Sonoma Mountain and stuff, it might not always work.
Hard to find you, hard for your phone to work.
Exactly. So make sure you clarify if it's going to happen or have the tasting room get a hold of you. So good. You answered that. This is my favorite. Someone literally walked up and said, "We're visiting and are wondering what we should do and what is famous here."
What is famous here? I mean, I guess we're famous for our wine.
That's what I've heard.
That's
It's kind of everywhere.
right.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a lot of that running around.
Yeah. If you like wine, we have that.
We have that, and eating anything else. What else is famous here? I mean, Jack London is famous here.
Jack London is famous here.
Park, Jack London
State
Park.
Have you been up there?
Yeah, a lot of times.
I had Matt on he's executive director. I had him on, and we talked about how wonderful that park is because it's both like the museum of sort of like Jack London's life. It's a nature park,
Yep.
right? And then it's also sort of like just history of his agricultural experiments and all that sorts of weird stuff he was doing over there. So,
Yeah.
and his wife Charmian was a writer and lived there for a long time. And
I guess I haven't been. I've been to the museum and to the old house ruins, whatever that exactly is called.
Wolf House. I think
Yeah,
they
the
call
Wolf
it.
House and the ruins there. Like that's a really remarkable thing. I went through the museum, but then the last many times we've been there, you just park and like head up the mountain. Just
go check stuff out.
You can walk a long dang way, right?
Yeah, no, they have major hikes. They even have hikes that connect over.
Right, you can get over
into Roner Park.
Yep.
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh,
Wait a minute.
We're gonna have to like get a marching band.
Green Music Center. Hike from the Green Music Center out that door through that field. That's Sonoma Mountain.
Right.
And the other side of that comes back down
right
into
down.
Jack London State Park. So we could do this.
Absolutely.
Okay. We're going to work on that. It's going to be,
Get our boots on.
yeah, get that going. We have to some sort of musical thing, but we're going to figure that out. But yeah, so we're famous for a lot of stuff.
Yep.
We should say Sonoma proper itself or Sonoma Valley. We have a lot of musical acts down here because I don't know why actually, but there's a ton of musicians. Tommy Thompson's a Western swing guy. He's on there playing right now his show. There are a lot of musicians who I think come here or retire here or are from here, and you can find them. And you go to the different shows, like Jack London Lodge has music on Thursdays. You go to the Speakeasy, Sebastiani Theater, the Amphitheater. I don't know why. We're not like Austin. We're not like Nashville, but we do have a lot of musical performers for some reason. I blame Sonoma State.
There you go.
The Green Music.
Definitely the cause of a lot of music teachers. Almost all the music teachers in Sonoma County
really?
are Sonoma State grads.
Yes,
Yep.
there you go. Someone walked up. Here's my favorite. Are there any wineries that have Cabernet?
There are some, yes.
Yes.
As the answer is yes.
Yes, the answer is definitely yes.
Though it isn't as common as some people might think.
That's true.
It's not really
funny.
what we're known for.
It's not. It is funny. You're right because there
As a
are.
whole.
Yeah, so most people think Napa.
Napa's
The Cabernet Sauvignon.
we got plenty.
We have a lot. So it's so Cabernet. You're probably meaning Cabernet Sauvignon.
Yep.
It's a red grape, and it tends to be. Some people see it as the bold, big red, the steak red.
Certainly the way Napa would process it.
Exactly. They act like it's the only grape. But no, we have a lot in the Moon Mountain district, which is opposite Sonoma Mountain up the hill there. A lot of Cabernet is grown there. There's some fantastic.
It's hot up
wines.
there,
It
right?
gets hot up there.
Yeah.
So it needs some heat. Yes, we have a lot of Cabernet. You can get Cabernet at almost any winery.
Yep.
But
Most of them would have some unless they're pretty specific or
Yeah.
further west.
Exactly. Yeah, when you get further west, it's cooler out there. And further south by the bay, it gets a
bay.
lot of Pinot Noir and Chardonnay. But yeah. What was the grape varietal of choice in southern West Virginia?
I'm gonna say damson plums in moonshine.
Damson plums and moonshine. Oh, really? Is that
That's a thing for sure.
Really? Does it come in a
isn't
jar?
So I also worked in very rural Virginia, where you
Yeah.
like as an adult. And,
Okay.
and I founded the Virginia Blues and Jazz Festival and worked at a music center there.
Oh.
And you could see West Virginia from our mountainside.
Okay.
And one of the great folks, great characters there, Dennis, would bring from his own still
Yeah.
like artisanal damson plum moonshine, right? Like he wouldn't use the word artisanal,
Right.
But he's like making it himself,
Right.
And he's growing these plums, and
Was it good?
so yeah, I mean it's
Yeah?
a really special.
You didn't go blind.
Did not go blind.
Chasing the white dog.
Yeah, you gotta be careful for sure, but a really special.
I love that. No, and I love that. 'Cause
Everybody knows him as Crazy Dennis.
really.
Yeah,
So I got
no
family-
last name to protect the poor.
Yeah, but
fellow.
exactly because
From the revenuers.
Someone told me, yeah, stills technically have to have a tax stamp. What someone was saying, I do know someone. I will protect their name, but they showed me that you can take a keg and some tubing and make a still, and make shine out of it, and it's actually not that hard. But yeah, the tax man wants their cut. That's interesting, Virginia. And okay, so plum shine.
Yeah,
Thank you. The official wine of the Appalachian region.
let's go for it. Why not?
They could also.
Though, of course, there are wineries right by my hometown in West Virginia. They're all over the darn
and
place,
Virginia.
right?
Every state in the nation does have a
Exactly.
winery, of course, and especially with the European movement, they
Yep.
brought a lot of European grapes. And there's also Native American grapes that were here that you could probably make wine with. I mean, anything with sugar, you can make wine out
booze
of.
with,
Yeah, people can figure it. And like I always tell you, you leave grapes in a bucket in the garage, it'll become wine. It will not be good wine, but it'll become wine. This is a very similar question. It's kind of a repeat. Oh, what do we call that? In music when you go back and you.
Like in comedy, it's a callback.
It is a callback.
This
right.
is a reprise.
A reprise.
Music,
Thank you. There
perhaps.
you go. This person walked up, literally same thing. I'm supposed to be in Napa with a car, but instead I'm in Sonoma on foot. What should I do? And can it involve white wine?
It seems like you've made a good life choice, honestly. Would be my answer.
All right, good one.
And there's lots of things that you can do, and there's a lot of white wine.
Yes.
We got that. We got
Dialed
that on
in.
top of that
Dialed in.
of a few different varieties
Yeah.
for sure.
A lot of Chardonnay, Sauvignon Blanc.
Blanc for sure.
And then there's even, the Viogniers and the different types of white wines out there. What you will be surprised is the diversity within each varietal, as we call them. So like Chardonnay can have a buttery flavor. It can not have a buttery flavor. Sauvignon Blanc can be bright, be grassy, all sorts of different things.
I feel like with Chardonnay in particular, the winemaker's choices really come through.
Yeah.
Like the wide variety of Chardonnays strikes me as like a bigger variety. I might be totally wrong. What do I know? I drink a lot.
No,
of wine.
go ahead.
But like a much wider variety of style as opposed to like a Pinot Noir, right? Like,
Yeah.
like where can be a lot different, but
Right.
it's not. Whoa, that's the same darn thing. Like sometimes
You can
like,
taste
you can
the
have an
differences.
unoaked Chardonnay that's only done in steel, and you're like, well, this has nothing to do with that big old hunk of butter that I had down the street, right?
Exactly. No, you're exactly
And it's
right.
awesome.
'Cause
Like I
it's the
like
same
it
grape.
all, right?
Yeah. And how the vintner chooses to play with it. And sometimes the terroir, like where it was grown and how it was
Exactly.
treated and stuff like that. So that's a very good observation.
Chardonnays are really interesting that way, and I definitely tend away from the buttery oaky action
Yeah.
and more towards this was done in steel with no oak. But there's so many people making this really good stuff that you kind of have to meet it where it's at and be like, well, that's really well made, right?
Exactly.
Gotta appreciate that.
Exactly. They did a good job. Even if it's not your jam, it's what you like.
Yep.
Yeah, and this person did make a good choice because, again, as we mentioned before, on foot, you can get around. You can walk to tasting rooms.
Yep.
You can walk to tasting rooms on the plaza that involves white wine.
Yep.
I just love it. She says, can it involve white wine? I'm like, yeah.
Yes.
That's
It almost cannot not involve or however. It has to. Required.
You can go to the Tuesday night market and drink white wine, and you'll have a hard time not doing that. So that's the way it is.
Well, I mean, that's one of our favorite things to do. We live in Petaluma. We come over here and you just go do a loop around the square and
So easy.
see what's up.
I know.
Buy something for your kitchen from whatever that kitchen store is called. Right? Like it's awesome.
Well, Sign of the Bear.
Sign of the Bear.
There's also the original Williams Sonoma,
That's right. Just down the
where they
street.
carry every kitchen gadget you didn't know you didn't need but need to buy.
And I mean, I keep proving that I will buy it. Apparently, but it's
honey,
it's a
this
great
one,
little walk.
this one is a lime peeler. We only have a lemon peeler.
Right.
Totally different.
Different tool. Got to have the right tool for the job.
You gotta have them both. Yeah, I do love going into those different stores and being like amazed that how did I live without a crepe pan? All I have is a saute pan.
Right.
I've been doing it wrong the entire time.
Got to get your crepe game turned.
Get it up there.
I actually found in one of the boutiques when we were wandering around with our kids after a holiday or something, there was a whole line of university glasses.
Oh yeah.
Right.
There's a Tiddlywinks.
Yeah, is that okay?
Yeah.
And the University of Iowa, where
Right.
I worked up until about 8 years ago when I moved here, was on it. And of course, it has the Hawkeyes and wrestling, which is a big thing.
Oh, that's
there.
right, yeah.
And authors, it's a UNESCO
it's the Iowa
World
Writers
City
Conference,
of,
right?
Yeah, World City of Literature, it's a big thing. And also, Hansher Auditorium, the Performing Arts Center that I worked at for 8 years.
Did you buy the glass?
I did buy the glass. I was I couldn't believe Hansher Auditorium. A new is decades old, but a new one opened about 10 years ago.
Okay.
So it was just interesting to me that in the things that the university is licensing to glass makers like that,
The auditorium is one of it.
I could see my office, right? It's
right
It's
there.
a picture of the building. I'm that's where my window was.
And you could put your Chardonnay in it right there.
It'd be a healthy serving of Chardonnay.
It would be. I did buy one of those. My wife's from Wisconsin, so I bought her the Wisconsin one there. That's why I know Tiddlywinks.
There you go.
A nice woman named Heidi runs that store.
That's a remarkable.
It is. It's got everything.
Everything you. Yeah.
She
really
legally changed her middle name to Fun.
Oh,
So speaking your middle name,
like
Nimrod, her middle name is Fun.
that's
and
even a bigger
it
responsibility.
is. Yeah, it is. She's got to live up to it. She's
that.
like, got to have some fun.